Hi guys, Coach Bon here, soon to be Ultra, currently a mid-range narcissist. Now, before I go further, let's open the Vortex of Creation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Thank you to my wife, my parents, all my teachers, Chief Pete Sepper, HG Tudor, and Sam Vagnin. Alright, so I'm feeling a bit better, so you can see I'm actually giving a shit about how I look. So that's why I have a cap on right now, to make sure I look pretty good. Because my hair is okay, shaved at least as well. Took a bath. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about a few things. Okay, so before that, I'd like to tell you guys that if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. And my niece is going to edit this, so hopefully it'll be better. Okay. Now, today I'm going to be talking about what a symbiosis between an empath, a super empath, a hyoka, whatever, might look like with a narcissist. Okay. So although I do not have the full information to tell you, okay, because me and my wife still working it out, I do have some examples you can look at. Okay, so like I said, Malaysia is full of narcissists and empaths getting married with each other. Okay, so my dad and mom, my ummi is a prime example. So you can see where they end up. Okay, so my dad is basically a retired politician. Okay, that's his name, Datuk Hassan, right there. There you go. Okay, retired politician. Okay, while my mom is also retired now and taking care of him. Okay, so they've been together for 47 years. Okay, my dad has never been known to have any other primary source. Okay, it's only my mom. Doesn't go out at night. Doesn't even like hang out with friends. So that's one thing you can see. It is possible to happen. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy, man. The abuse keeps happening right up until even at their advanced age right now. Okay, so other examples of narcissist and empath getting it on together would be, okay, most, I don't know what to say, our most famous Prime Minister, Tun Mahathir and Tun Siti Asma. All right, so there are certain benefits to both of them being in symbiosis. Okay, guys. All right, so I can't explain further about the benefits, but it seems that a combination of both of these people, if they manage to go through all that bullshit, that abuse, seems to create really impressive results. Okay, all right, guys. Now, what would a symbiosis like that, how would you make it work? Okay, so the best I can think of, right, is the narcissist and the empath first have to be awakened. Okay, meaning here again, they both of them understand about their true nature. They tell each other about it, all right, and then start putting up each other's borders. Okay, now I can't speak too much about the empath side because I have no idea how that works on their side, but on the narcissist side, we really can't compromise on two things. One is fuel. Okay, one is fuel and the other is control. Okay, we need those two things. Okay, we need the primary source, okay, my wife, so to speak, to give me these two things. Okay, now it just so happens the stuff I feel is control and what she feels is control are two different things, so it meshes pretty well. So for example, on her side, she controls our finances. Okay, she makes our business decisions, those kind of stuff, while I just control everything else, So it works pretty well. It works pretty well. Okay, I don't mind her controlling the money because I'm not really that big into the whole capitalist system thing for some reason. Okay, probably because of the input I get from my parents, and also I don't really mind making business decisions. Okay, because I can't really handle the pressure anyway. So she makes better business decisions than me anyway. So win-win. Okay. So the only thing that she does in the business sense is actually to just listen to my ideas, and then she picks the best one. That's it, right? Now, having said that, I believe there's a few other conditions that are needed to make sure that the coupling works, and the next thing is you need to have some kind of way to legally enforce. Okay, maybe not legally, but you need to be able to enforce the boundaries that you guys have agreed on. Okay? Meaning here, I believe a prenup, okay, not me, it was her suggestion, but sounds good to me. A prenup will be something that can benefit both parties. Okay? So of course, I'm going to have my own demands. She's going to have her own demands, and then we're going to be able to legally enforce it. Okay, so her primary concern is for, that I'll leave her, so no problem there. Well, my primary concern is to make her feel safe. Okay, because the safer she feels, then I will be able to get a certain fuel that I'm going to be talking about after this. All right. Okay. So that are what I feel, certain conditions that have to be met. It has to be met before you can create a symbiosis. Okay? Now, before I move on to the next thing, I'm probably going to be talking a bit longer. This time I'm not going to give myself a time limit here. Alright, so I'm just going to ramble until I've rambled everything out of my head. Now, the next thing that I feel is needed to be able to make this situation work is you gotta be like totally honest with each other, like seriously totally honest with each other. Okay, like for example, if she feels I'm starting to manipulate her or trying to control her, she's allowed to say yes or no. And she's allowed to ask me, are you trying to manipulate me? And obviously, since she knows all my tricks already, I will just say yeah, and then she will just say stop, don't do that anymore. Okay, so it's a challenge to me, of course, but not as bad of a wounding as if she tries to, like directly challenge my control. Okay, of course I'm going to apply a different kind of control in that situation, but in this case I will be able to use a more benign form of control over her, something that she can take. Okay, that's not as pressureful as what I was doing in the first place. Okay, the second thing is I'm allowed to do that as well to her. So when I say, you know what, I don't like you doing this kind of stuff because it's challenging my control, then she lets me do what I want. And also, she gives me the fuel that I want. Alright, so I'm gonna be totally honest. Okay? Alright, so let's leave that for a while. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. Top three fuels. The top three fuels for a narcissist. I'm probably going to use this as the heading. Okay, the top three fuels for a narcissist. Okay, for me lah, not for a narcissist. Alright, for me. Okay. Number 3. It's angry fuel. I love angry fuel. Pumps me up. Okay, makes the old brain, wake up. Gives me that adrenaline that I need. Okay, so if you're wondering why we devalue you and all those kind of stuff, it's because angry fuel tastes good. Okay, number 2, best fuel is what I call the sexy fuel. Okay, probably you call it love. Okay, so I love the sexy fuel. Okay, obviously I won't be able to get as much sexy fuel as I want, because we do have rules and regulations, right? Okay, I don't want to go to jail due to sexual harassment or anything like that. But That's the second best fuel, all right, for narcissists. Okay, I love that shit. Okay, but the number one best fuel that I can think of is what I call the power fuel. This is when you feel powerful yourself. When my wife feels like she can conquer the world, damn, that's the best fuel I can taste. But remember, the trick is, if you want to get the power fuel, is I have to be the one who generated it. So you see my problem here? I'm addicted to that fuel, that power fuel. But in order for her to feel that, I have to kind of relinquish a little bit of my narcissism, my control. Okay? But it's that good that my narcissism can actually, will allow me some leeway in terms of control. Some leeway, as long as I get that fuel. Okay? Don't get me wrong though, I'll still control. But I'm more likely to pick a benign form of control than a malignant one. Okay, so it's more than 10 minutes. That's all I want to say today. See you in the next video.